Karen kept stealing my tomatoes, thinking I wouldn't notice. So I planted Carolina Reapers and caught her on camera the moment she took a bite. Her reaction? Priceless. And that was just the beginning. I moved into this quiet little suburban neighborhood hoping to escape drama. Just me and my garden. I didn't expect to end up in a petty war with the queen of the HOA, a woman I'll call Karen, because of course that's her name. At first I tried to be neighborly. I waved when she passed. I even offered her a basket of vegetables once when I had a surplus. She took them without a thank you. Okay, I thought. Some people just aren't warm. But when I started noticing ripe tomatoes disappearing from my vines, the ones planted along the side of my yard, I got suspicious. I live alone and work from home. Nobody else has access. There was no sign of animals, just missing tomatoes. Every few days, another cluster would be gone. One morning I looked out my window and caught a glimpse of Karen slipping around the side of my house. When I stepped out the door, she was gone, and so were 2 big heirloom tomatoes. I confronted her later that day while she was watering her front lawn. Me. Hey Karen, have you seen anyone near my garden lately? Karen.
I don't pay attention to everyone's little hobbies.
Me. It's just a few things keep going missing. Mostly tomatoes. Karen.
Maybe you shouldn't plant them so close to the sidewalk. Makes it tempting.
Tempting? That wasn't a denial. That was justification. I was livid, but I didn't want to escalate without proof. So I did the only logical thing. I installed a small camera on the side of the house, right above the garden. But I didn't stop there. If Karen wanted to help herself to my tomatoes, I figured I'd give her something a little spicier to enjoy. Enter Carolina Reapers. For those who don't know, Carolina Reapers are among the hottest peppers in the world. I ordered a few seedlings online and quietly swapped out a section of my garden. I left a few tomato plants up front, then added the Reapers tucked behind. 3 days later, I got a motion alert from the camera. I watched the footage in delight as Karen walked up with a reusable bag, glanced around like a cartoon villain, and started plucking the bright red tomatoes from the vine. She didn't even hesitate. Just yanked them off and walked away, smug as ever. I waited. That evening, a shriek echoed down the street. I stepped outside and saw Karen in her driveway, bent over, coughing and fanning her mouth. Her husband was bringing her a glass of milk. I played dumb. Me. Everything okay over there? Karen, red-faced, teary-eyed.
I think I had an allergic reaction.
Me. Oh no, that's awful. You should really watch what you eat. Some things are hotter than they look. She didn't say another word, just glared. I gave it a week before I sent the video clip to the HOA board. No commentary, just the footage of her stealing from my garden. I didn't want to press charges, not yet, but I wanted it documented. Karen didn't show up at the next HOA meeting. Word must have gotten around, because I got a few quiet nods from neighbors afterward. Since then, my tomatoes have been safe. But that's not the end of it. A few days ago, Karen tried to issue me a violation notice through the HOA, claiming my garden was unsightly and didn't meet community standards. I sent back the footage again and added a note. Per HOA guidelines, private gardens are permitted and protected, provided they don't encroach on shared spaces. Additionally, theft is a far greater violation than heirloom tomatoes. That was the last I heard. The garden's thriving. The Reapers are doing great. I'm thinking of making hot sauce. As for Karen, she doesn't make eye contact anymore, and she hasn't come near my yard once. Funny how a little heat can solve a big problem.